All right, guys, today we're driving a 1994 FD RX-7. I'm here with the owner, Eric. You're gonna tell me some things about this. This is a beautiful, beautiful car. You've done so many great cosmetic mods. It's basically a stock engine with some bolt-ons and a tune.
And just the full 99 spec. So front bumper, rear wing, the interior, the seats, stuff like that.
Awesome. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Let's take this for a drive. You thankfully haven't V8 swapped it. So obviously you're a rotary head. You've got your FC over there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting to get behind the wheel of this. So thanks again for letting us take this out today. We're filming a bunch of videos with a bunch of guys out here in the canyons, and this is an exciting one. So. Awesome. Put the windows up for some better audio, but oh man, nothing sounds like a rotary. These are twin turbo, right?
Twin turbo, but when I tuned it, I had them set it up so it's non-sequential.
Okay.
So it just builds boost. You have a little bit of boost lag versus the original setup.
There's more drama to the driving experience. I love it.
And it's more predictable. There's no dip.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it really pulls. What's red line? 75, 8? 8, okay. Wow. So how long have you owned this? What else can you tell me about it?
Yeah, so I got it in 2019. Found it in New York, and it was all stock.
Okay.
61,000 miles. So since then, I've just been slowly building it how I like. I always wanted an FD because this is my dream car for like 20 years.
Yeah.
So
that's such a hero car for so many of us that grew up loving cars in the 90s. Like. And this just looks the part. It really, you've done everything to it cosmetically.
Yeah, it's a big part of this car, at least for me.
You track it at all? Do you take it out to the canyons a lot?
No, I wouldn't track this just yet. Maybe when I have a little bit more disposable income. But canyons, yeah. So it's set up.
I do not have a lot of time in RX-7, so I haven't really felt out this chassis much, but I've heard so many great things about it. It's easy to drive.
Very easy, yeah.
Yeah. These seats are fantastic. Bolstering is just perfect. Because it revs so high, the gearing's a little bit tall, but it doesn't have any problem spooling at 3,000 RPM. Have you always been into rotaries?
I've always just loved this car since the 90s. And fell in love with rotaries ever since I started driving it. So.
Cool. You also have an FC.
Yeah, I just picked that up last year.
Oh, awesome.
More of like a cruiser.
Okay.
Not so worrisome. It's NA, so I drive that one a lot more than I do this one.
Okay. little bit simpler.
Yeah.
Man, this is just a joy. A little bit tighter of a canyon to really open it up, utilize the power here, but and the modifications you've done here really do. I mean, this is such a cohesive, well-balanced car too. It's not like it's overpowered. It's just all kind of perfectly set up for this type of stuff.
That's kind of my goal. And,
Yep.
and when I do upgrade the turbo in the future, I'm not going to go for crazy power or anything like that. Just keep it balanced.
Yep. How much more power do you think this is making than stock?
About 100.
Okay.
It's probably like 320-ish
All right.
to the wheels.
Yeah, this is perfect. I mean, it's healthy. It is responsive still. It pulls just awesome. I mean, we're not even getting into it here. And it's very docile too. I mean, the drivability here is fantastic. You're literally seeing the first time I've been behind the wheel of this car, from just this first start to the first few shifts. What shifter is this? This is really...
So, this is a JP3 short shifter.
That's great.
I think it's modeled after like a Mazda Speed or something like that.
Okay. I'm usually not a huge fan of short shifters, but this feels really good. Gates are clearly defined. The suspension's nice too.
Yeah, so one of the things I did was when I first got the car was I redid all the bushings.
Okay.
That was the first thing I did. And then put JRZs on it too.
Yeah, it soaks up the bumps really well, but it still feels really nice and balanced around the corners. Let's see if we can turn around somewhere here. Well, great job, man. This is awesome. You know, sometimes when we buy our dream cars, we modify them, they don't quite turn out how we expect them to. But I think if you are still staying within the original kind of concept and purpose of the car, and you don't go too overboard, too crazy, you end up with something like this, which is just so well balanced and just very nice, and definitely an improvement over stock in many ways.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
It takes some
yeah, a lot of people that get FDs, they just want to get 500 horsepower, spit flame.
Yeah.
And that's it.
which is fun. I get it. Get some ventilation in here. You can't beat the turbo noises. What do you have for brakes?
Just Hawk HP Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, since I'm not tracking it, cheap option.
Yeah, they hold up well. They feel great. They bite well.
I've got a S2000.
Oh, cool.
A Miata, Fiesta ST.
All right.
And then I've got an EG that's stock with hopefully plans to build it.
Okay.
And then I have
It's like the JDM Dream Garage, man. You've got all the bases covered. That's amazing. What's your S2000 like?
Oh, it's great, man. I really built that one. It's more raw than this.
Okay.
But this is more of an event to
Sure.
drive this thing.
Yeah, no, it's you've really accentuated the turbocharged nature of this car, and I think that's important with anything that has a turbo. Because yes, naturally aspirated is fun, but there's a drama and just like you said, it's an event doing this. It's an event every time you get into the throttle.
Yeah.
There's your other car.
I love those pops.
Oh man, it's the best. We're gonna hit that tunnel on the way down. Exhaust sounds good too.
Yeah, so I got a titanium exhaust because I really want to accentuate the rotary sound.
Yeah, is that hard to get right with these cars? Is it a little bit drony sometimes?
You know, I wouldn't know. I had a racing beat before, it was nice, but this is way better.
Yeah, this sounds
It just
fantastic.
sounds really crisp.
Yeah, no, it's clean. It gives you all the tones that you want, none of the negative stuff. And something you gotta love about these old 90s cars, the aerodynamics are so great that you can just leave the windows down, no buffeting,
Yeah.
listen to all the sounds. Can't do that in a new Supra, can't do that in a new BRZ GR86. What are prices on these now? Are they still kind of hovering around 50s, 60s?
Yeah, I think so. And this setup like this, around there.
So it's still pretty affordable. Haven't gone into the stratosphere like NSXs or Supras yet, but
No, at least certain special editions.
sure, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for the driving experience, pretty awesome. How hard was it sourcing all the cosmetic stuff into some of the parts you've got?
It took me years.
I bet.
All over the world too.
Yeah. Jeez, man. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. This was truly a treat for me. Spent very little time in RX-7s, and this was just one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. So thanks to Eric here for letting us have a go.
Sure.
We'll let things cool off here a bit. And yeah, great stuff.
Cool. Yeah, thanks.
Excited to drive your FC too. This is really
Yeah,
cool.
it's quite a bit slower. but
That's okay.
It's still fun.
Yeah, slow car fat. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, just look at this interior too. The way everything kind of flows and swoops together.
Love it.
Oh, the
That's all about
ergonomics
the
are so
S2000,
nice.
The Supra.
Yeah. The shifter's right next to the steering wheel. I mean, this was when Mazda was just doing so many great drivers' cars.
And much better than how it looked a couple couple months ago when it had tan carpet,
Sure.
tan
That's right.
seats.
Oh man, I don't even want to know how hard that carpet was to find.
Yeah, I think I bought it in France or something.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere. You can find them, but they're expensive and it's just hard to find in good condition.
And are these kind of like Spirit R seats?
These are the Spirit R or RZ seats.
Okay.
So, yeah, just special edition.
Cool.
I got the kick plate, kind of resembles the Spirit R2.
Okay.
Trying to go for that whole thing, except for I got sunroof, which, hey,
That's
compromise.
Okay. That's nice.
Everybody wants, and I really like the way it looks without the sunroof, but can't have it all.
Can't have it all. It's okay. You do the best you can.
Yeah.
Let's pop the hood. Let's take a look at the engine
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
Interior's held up really well too. That's another thing. I mean,
Oh, I redid the whole interior. Like, all the plastics squeak and rattle like crazy.
and now there's.
So I like put felt tape.
Oh,
I
good.
even reinforced the door handle over there.
Okay.
I like grafted my own metal bar.
All right.
So
All right.
can
So
actually use
you've
this.
done a lot to make
all
this.
the little things
Yeah.
that like make the car usable. I try to attack.
to achieve perfection.
Trying.
Yeah.
It's always a process.
Rear wiper. Is this adjustable?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is a 99 spec wing, but this is an aftermarket blade.
Okay. So pull this off. You've got what, like 2 or 3 levels?
Yeah, you can see it on the bottom. It's like 1 or 2 levels.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yep.
So carbon intake. This is a stock mount intercooler. So
Okay.
a lot of people, they do the big V mount, get rid of everything. This is all reversible if I wanted to. But just pretty straightforward.
Awesome.
Oh, and I also had to redo the whole fuel system because these things are known for catching fire.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I figured it was a good idea.
Yep.
So I don't have to worry about that.
You did all your due diligence.
Trying.
Yep.
And then I got my fire extinguisher right in the driver's seat just
Yep.
in case.
And
Rotaries, man.
no E85. You're running a 91.
No, just tune a 91.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with that
Yep.
hassle. Keep it simple.
Yep. Cool. Well, thanks again, man.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it for this one. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. This is a real treat. Thanks for watching.